Now, this is a horror sequel done right. Welcome to the Sanctuary. My name is Brendan Aries. Now, let's talk movie. And this week, The Black Phone 2. Finn, or Finney, is 17 trying to cope from the traumatic events of the first film. When his sister Gwen starts getting calls in her dreams, having visions from the Black Phone about a camp called Alpine Lake. These camp owners are super Christian, but also super protective. So it leads to the main protagonist being like, are you actually doing that because of your beliefs or because you're just trying to protect yourself because you're scared? So it helps us look inward on what we actually believe and what we truly like if we practice what we preach. Do you know what I mean? I was pretty satisfied based off the ending of the first Black Phone, and I didn't really feel like a sequel was needed. So when I heard that a sequel was announced, it led me to be a little scared. However, it was the same people coming back, so I thought, you know what? What can they do to make this better? And sure enough, they found a way. I loved the environment change. I felt like this story had no business being here, but they made the business there. So you had me hooked. Take my money. Let's see it. Ethan Hawke is absolutely goated as the grabber. I mean, he has such a way of gripping you with his dialogue. There's going to be lines that he says that will really win you over, like, dang, I like this guy. And other ones that are like, man, you got everything that's coming to you. But wait, you're dead. So how are we going to kill this guy now? Gwen and Finney are such a powerful sibling duo. Obviously, Finney had his troubles in the first one, and here he's trying to cope, but also be that beacon of help and support to Gwen, where she gets a real big chance to shine here. I believe this is one of her very first big time pictures. So for her to get that showcase, bravo. Their relationship really matters. Like, you can tell that they genuinely love each other and that the stakes really have importance to both of them. I also want to give like merged praise to Armando and Terrence. So Terrence is Gwen and Finney's dad, and then
Armando
was the guy that was in the camp. And I felt like both of them were battling demons in their own way. And one was going down a path of destruction. One was going down a path of just sorrow and heartbreak. And with this situation that was happening, it adds a lot to the story, not just for Gwen and Finney for their father, but for Armando too, for the camp.
They still got me, damn it. Slap you up. Girl, what the hell?
That was a sneak peek of my Patreon, patreon.com/Brandon Aries, where you'll get the Let's Talk Movie podcast 3 days early, and you'll be a part of our movie watch-alongs. This week, we are doing the series of The Conjuring, where we are continuing with Annabelle and The Conjuring and The Nun and all of the above, as well as Tulsa King as our TV watch-along. So join now for free as a member today. In seeing the trailers that the grabber couldn't be seen by other people because of the dream world, I had some hesitations, but the way they actually blended the dream realm and reality and the consequences to come from both sides was done phenomenally. So I take it back. Though I said it before, this is how you do horror sequels. Right, not that Strangers 2 crap. To me, you still incorporated the best parts of its predecessor, took it in a different location, and still made it better. Another thing that a nitpicky person like myself would catch is the score. And I felt like they were really meticulous about when to use score and when not to. And I think I really got hooked when they weren't using it, because I feel like so long as the actions are by both the actor and the scene of what's happening, then you can accomplish way more with that versus, oh, let me add a track in there. No. The last thing I'll say is, if you saw Black Phone 1, you will love Black Phone 2. I saw it in a drive-in, and oh my days, it was so dang good. I want to see it again once the first snowfall happens. Trust me when I tell you. So head to your local theater and go see Black Phone 2. And when you see it, come back and put your thoughts in the comments below. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.